How's it going, everybody? Brother Devin here, and today I want to talk about advanced helmets, such as the Skully, and I think they have a couple more out there that are in concept. I think the idea behind them is wonderful, great, amazing. However, they have to do it right. Skully's already shut down, I believe, I'm pretty sure, and I can tell you why. It's because the helmet itself was simple, you know. It only had one camera, one LCD screen, and the functionality of a cell phone to a degree. Now, it has GPS, stuff like that. Their problem was the $1,500 price tag. Because if you're gonna make something like that, to make a high-end quality one, but you're gonna have to make a cheaper version for your everyday biker that can't afford a $1,500 helmet, and I think that's kind of where they went down. I know there's another project helmet out there, it's like the PG-R or something like that, and it's got two cameras in the back, which offer a total of 210-degree view from the rear and the sides, versus the Skully only had the one camera with 180 degrees. The PG also has a solar panel in the forehead where the chip is located to help the helmet last a little bit longer with collecting some solar energy. I think this one also had an action camera in it, so on and so forth, but I have a GoPro. I don't need an action camera in a helmet. And I mean, what they're trying to do is awesome. The fact that you can pretty much get rid of all your distractions here and here, and just be able to look wherever you're looking and see that screen and see the information like your GPS or telemetry, stuff like that. I mean, it's great, but they have to do it right. They can't. I mean, Skully, I like Skully. Their design was simple, to the point, got it done. However, the price tag was just way too much. I mean, you're looking at maybe $1,000 at most for an advanced helmet, and that is due to the fact that, say about $500 for a really good helmet design. And then about another $500 for all of your extra stuff, which is basically a camera and a cell phone. So, $1,500 is way more than the Skully helmet should have been, and I think personally that's why they closed down. Because not your everyday rider's gonna be able to afford something like that. I'd be lucky. I would buy a helmet like that between the $500 and $1,000. And even then, that is a really big investment for me. So, it's got to be good stuff. Especially when you're investing that much money into a motorcycle helmet, which could, you could get into a wreck a week later after getting it and it bust. I don't know. I would hope they'd have some sort of a replacement plan or something like that. But, the idea and concept is amazing, but you have to do it right, and you can't throw a big ass price on there just simply because it's one of a kind. Because now people have the idea and people are going with it, like the PG, two cameras in the back of their helmet with two little LCD screens or whatever kind of screens, the transparent ones. They look just like the one from Skully and stuff, so it's just, you can't be throwing a huge price tag on something. And if you want it, just make it simple, like the Skully was. The one camera in the back, the one screen, and, be able to do your GPS telemetry. I believe it also had audio in it with your, with built-in, earbuds and stuff like that. So, you're looking at technology, app technology basically, mixed in with your helmet. So, that's pretty cool. Or whether it's just having the helmet to to where it can have access to the phone and take whatever you have on the phone and display it on your transparent screen. Like if you're doing the GPS, it'll link the GPS, it'll link over the Pandora, so on and so forth. And I believe that's pretty much what the Skully helmet did too. I was unfortunate enough not to be able to get my hands on one. But I did all the research and watched all the videos and stuff like that, and they had a very good thing going. It was just that $1,500 price tag for just like a basic modern helmet is what the Skully would have been to me. And that's just too much. That's just way too much, and that's why Skully felt they had a good product as far as I'm aware, but they just wanted too much for it. I believe BMW is coming out with a helmet that's advanced as well. And it's funny because their transparent screen, if you've ever watched Dragon Ball Z, which I'm a huge fan of, the thing, like you put your helmet on and then you plug in the screen through, you know, the helmet before you drop down your visor, and it's really big and close to your eye, and honestly it looks very similar to a Scouter from Dragon Ball Z. Unfortunately, those helmets, I think that was the helmet that actually had the action camera in it. It's still in concept, but you know, they had a really good idea there. Unfortunately, they're just making it to where it'll just tie into your BMW. You won't be able to tie it into any other bike, but BMWs that are, of course, designed to tie into it. I'm not really sure how that works. I know they're just in the beginning stages of that, but I would really enjoy seeing, you know, an actual helmet come out, go out on the market, you know, one that's not a ridiculous price tag on it and stuff like that. So, I mean, the technology is definitely out there. We just have to have people that make a simple one, straight to the point, and not get greedy with the cash and try and do $1,500. You know, I'm looking at a really good helmet for about $500, and then adding the extra stuff and components into it for about another $500. So at the most, I think a modern helmet with advanced technology in it should be about $1,000 at most, and that's going to be for like a high-end. I mean, maybe you can do $1,500, but that rear camera better be 1080, 60 frames per second, if not more. The helmet needs to be really good. The earbuds or whatever in it needs to have, you know, good quality, not a lot of airflow, so on and so forth. So, I mean, they have the options there, and they have the ability. They just gotta get it, build it, and not throw a ridiculous price on it. I know there's also another helmet called like the Vaz or something weird like that, and it actually opens from, it's not the center of the helmet, like on the side of your helmet, it's a little bit further back, and it splits, and that's how you put it on and take it off, is splitting it and popping it on. And it's actually a lot quicker than normal motorcycles helmets with the straps, or even with the quick link. You know, it's pop, pop, push it on, it latches in place, boom, bada bing, done. And unlike most of your helmets, like the shell ends are at the bottom, and then you have all your padding around the bottom, and then it goes up into the helmet. Well, and with this helmet, the helmet itself actually continues and wraps around the bottom, so it's kind of a curved surface. Like, here's the helmet, and say this is where it would normally end. Well, it would curve. It curves in, so you still have that armor and protection, and that even helps out more if you were to go down. It helps it to where your head might not move around as much, because you do have a little bit of security underneath, you know, your face and stuff like that. And you know, I see the concept behind that helmet. I mean, I think that it's an Australian company that makes it, and I think they are in production. They're not an advanced helmet. They don't have cameras or anything like that. They just have the that new style of opening and closing the helmet, plus the additional actual armor on the bottom that curves in and keeps it a little bit more snug around your head. I would love to get my hands on one of those actually, and you know, actually try it out and do a review and stuff like that, but I am sure I am nowhere near the YouTube popularity for people to start sending me stuff to do reviews on. So I'm hoping that someone will actually get together one of those advanced helmets and actually get them into production to where they have, you know, 1, 2, maybe 3 different style helmets that have, you know, better qualities. Basically 3 different price ranges. You know, you have the really nice, super high quality one for your more expensive people, and you have like an intermediate version, and then also like a beginner version. You know, just so, you know, people that don't have a lot of money, they can get that cheaper version and try it out and see how they like it, and see if they eventually do want to make the investment to upgrade to 1 or 2 of the other ones. So there's a lot of different ways you can approach the situation, but we definitely, I think it's past time to have an advanced helmet out on the market. But yeah, those Vaz helmets, or whatever they are, Vaz, I don't know, I think Vaz, V-A-Z-Z, I may be off on that. It's been a while since I've actually looked at the article. I do have some notes taken somewhere for, because I jot down different ideas to share with you guys, talk about with my motovlogging videos and everything, and I just don't remember the information. I actually have the notebook in my backpack that I'm wearing, but, you know, I can't exactly pull that out right now. I mean, I could pull over and do all that, but I got the gist of it. Oh, why do you gotta sell your motorcycle, you slut?